If you get triggered easily, then understanding your inner child is really, really important. Your inner child is the child within you of the unresolved traumas that you've experienced. Now, you may not see these as traumas, you might just put them down to experience, but it's past traumas, past experiences that have caused wounds, and these wounds are unresolved. So when anybody makes you feel annoyed, frustrated, makes you feel less than, whatever your experience was, so if somebody didn't listen to you as a child and now you're the adult and you're not being heard, that is a trigger. And that trigger is a result of your inner child. You've not resolved that trauma. You've not resolved those wounds. So whenever there's an incident of somebody making you feel the same way that you felt in that trauma, in that incident, it's going to get caught up, and you're going to come from a place of unconsciousness, and you're going to say and do things that are less than authentically you, because you've been triggered. So understanding your inner child is really, really important, and I can't emphasize that enough, because this is the reason why many relationships break down. I'm talking about parenting relationships, running a business and losing contracts, managing a team and nobody listened to you, working for a boss and not having that respect, having friendships and people that treat you less than you should be treated, having a partner and losing that relationship because you can't regulate your emotions. So one of the outcomes of working on your inner child and getting to the bottom of those inner wounds and those traumas is that we maintain these relationships, that we build and strengthen them. And so starting work on that, I would say to you, the first thing that you need to do, because you don't need therapy, you can just be aware. And when you're self-aware of your inner child, you still get in the driving seat and in control. You don't need trauma, you don't need therapy until you're ready for therapy, and only if you want therapy. But you can still get in control of that behaviour just by acknowledging it and working on it. And one of the ways you can work on it is by looking at your triggers. So writing down, brain dumping. When I get annoyed, when I get frustrated, you know, when you get triggered, what has caused that? What has somebody said to you? Is it the same person? Is it a behaviour? Is it an experience for you? And then what is your emotional home? We all have an emotional home, and your emotional home is the place you go to when you get triggered. And we go there because, like our own homes, it's familiar. So it might be that when somebody makes you feel less than, you shout, you get angry, and that's your emotional home. You then, when you acknowledge it and you're self-aware, you then get to reframe that and create a new behaviour. And because you're conscious now of your triggers, because you're conscious now, what you're doing then is like buying yourself a window of time. So next time that somebody shows up and makes you feel annoyed, frustrated, less than, you can reframe that window because you're aware, you can see it coming, you can feel it, experience it, but you won't go there. You'll show up with this new behaviour. And that's one way of shifting from, you know, pain and trauma. So we don't necessarily have to do the therapy. We just need to do the work and be aware of what's triggering us. Thank you.